Okay, folks, I'm seeing other folks jumping on at the program. We are discussing this evening how to thrive during this time of crisis. Hello, Etris. We welcome you to this program. And Janita, we welcome you. You can please, I'm sure there's a parent out there. You do have a question you would like to share with us, or you'd like to ask us. Please put it in the chat box, and let's see how much we can talk about it. We would really like to happy. We're really happy to respond to your question. Family problems. I've spoken to many families, Pastor. I've seen it on television, and families are now in the house 24/7. Before, what's happening now, husband is working out, wife working out, the children going off to school, the house is empty. Sometimes husband and wife work ad hoc, different from each other. They're just seeing each other for at least about a good couple of hours in the day, 24 hours period day. But now they are seeing each other right through. What is your suggestion to those parents who are going through all this drama now, who are fighting the house because of COVID-19, and they cannot go out to work there in their homes?
Hmm. I don't know. Okay, I'm back. Am I? Is
Go right
everyone?
ahead. You go ahead. Yeah,
Okay.
you went blurry for a while, but go ahead.
Yes. That's a bit weird for me to even deal with, because if somebody never bring up something like that, I would never have thought of something like that. Um, if you married to somebody, you married because you love that person. You want to see that person. You don't mind having that person around. I find it difficult to for people who love each other to say that they are tired of seeing each other. I mean, do you know how many people would love to have that privilege of seeing their spouse or their partner and their kids every day? Think about before this
Mm-hmm.
happened. When I came here in Canada in 2009 and upward, my wife and I, we were saying, is this really what we left our country for? Because there are times my wife was going to work 12 o'clock, and I came from work about 8 o'clock. So I had to take her to work for 12 in the night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am alone in my bed, and I have to get up in the morning because she doesn't drive, and go back and pick her up 6 o'clock of her shift, take her back home, and then I go to work 6 o'clock. So now people are getting a chance to be with each other. We should relish and cherish rather than find it a
Right.
problem. So you need
Mm-hmm.
counseling. Honestly, you need counseling if you find that you're not happy in your partners. If you're see it as we're getting in each other's way, it should not be like that. You guys need counseling.
But Pastor, But Pastor, really and truly, this is we're living in a real world, right?
Yes.
And you and I can speak in the sense that I do have a beautiful relationship, and listening to you, it seems like you do have a beautiful relationship. Also, we are Christians. There are people who are not Christians, and they are really having clashes now. Beside counseling, how can they start in their home in riding above all these clashes that they're facing?
I would suggest doing things not separately, doing things together. Let's say, for instance, what is your wife's interest? What is she interested in? Does she love to read? What type of book does she love to read? Can both of you read the same book together? What are some, if you guys just learn to share each other's interest,
Mm-hmm.
that is very crucial. Yeah.
Right,
When
right.
you both, if it's a movie, and both of you maybe on the different page in terms of the type of movies, but you can
Mm-hmm.
compromise. I will get some popcorn, go beside my husband or my wife, and I will, cuddle up beside them. We will watch a nice movie together. Sometime with the kids, a family movie. Don't forget also family worship.
Mm-hmm.
Because as the old saying goes, the family that prays together stays together. That has not changed. It feels so good when a family comes together. Like when I take my family, we come together and we read a scripture, we discuss it, what we learn from it. We have a little prayer. Each of us take turns and pray, and then we do a group hug. Nothing feels better.
Okay. So
Feel the love.
you are saying that people who never accustomed to do these things, it's important they start practicing them, trying
Sure.
to do things together, you know.
Yes.
And it is said that there's lots of separation since COVID started because of some of these um, problems that people are facing. Tiffany's asking, I guess she had a typo error. What Tiffany's talking about? She talking about trusting in God,
Yes.
trusting in God, because we can so much trust in ourselves and depend upon
Yes.
ourselves in this crisis time, the time of crisis, that we literally battle, and
Hmm.
then we start facing the problem more and more each day until husband don't want to see wife anymore, and
Hmm.
it's just hard. Sandra Grant Lewis is my wife. She's saying share each other's interests. We must
Exact.
learn to
Right.
share each other's interests. What about putting each other's interests before? Like my wife and I, I actually give her more of the time, the thing that she love, as a husband. I put more of my time into what she likes, and she do the same. Share each other's interests. You want to say a word on that?
Well, it's just like I said before, that's very important for both of you to have things in common. That's why you
Mhm.
liked each other in the first place, because you see that both of you have religion in common, you have certain beliefs in common, certain hobbies in common. So yeah, you share each other's interests and do things together. Just a little note on something that you say, that since the lockdown and people are more together, they are separating. Let me tell you something. That's nonsense. People who are doing that have always had a problem before. It has nothing to do with the lockdown. The lockdown just exposed it.
Expand.
You understand? The lockdown just let it
Okay.
show up more. But if
Hmm.
you both, and that is why I keep saying to people, married for love. Don't marry for how handsome and how slender and how nice the lady looks and how handsome the man is and how much money. Married for love, because
That's
times
right.
like now, it's only love that will
Will
stand the test of
sustain.
time and
That's right.
sustain you.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay, folks, we are really happy to see you on the program this evening, and we are discussing quite a very interesting topic once more with Pastor Stephen Williams. He is from the Niagara Falls region area, and we are talking about how to strive during this crisis. And we would really like you to put a question in the box so he can respond to your question. And please take some time and share this program with someone. Someone would be encouraged, someone would be helped, because there are people who are frustrated, not know what to do. And for programs like these, you have to go and pay literally counseling to get the same kind of advice. So we
Yes.
are asking you to share with someone so that they too can be helped. Sandra Grant Lewis is saying, do fun things together.
Yes.
Do fun things together.
That's right.
Things that you enjoy.
Yes.
I know it might take you out of your normal, but do fun things together.
Hmm.
Right now, Pastor, my wife and I, we are apart in the sense of distance, right? But
Okay.
even on the phone, on WhatsApp, we do a lot of stuff. We engage a lot, we
Hmm.
engage a lot. And I'm encouraging you to do the same. You are in the same space with your hobby. Do not let COVID-19 take your family apart. Stick
Amen.
together. Stick together.
Hmm.
Stick together.